All right, y'all, what's up? It is June 6th, 2025. And so far today, my weight has kind of been like around the same. It hasn't stagnated, but it hasn't like dropped dramatically like it was doing. So just kind of put this in perspective. When I initially started the sugar diet, right, I was at, I think maybe 230, right around like 230, you know, 232. And then I've gotten down to 219 within, I don't know, 2 weeks. But most of the weight was dropped within like the first 5, 6 days, to be honest. Like I dropped about 8 pounds within that first week. So it was like a pound a day roughly. There was some days I woke up and it was like 2 pounds lighter than the day before. I was shocked by that. And it's not like I haven't been eating or nothing. But I just been eating like more fruit, less of the fat, less of the protein. And so what I'll do is now, my routine now, which I'm still kind of trying to figure out and see like what's actually going to work, what's the most effective, because I still got some weight that I want to lose. You know what I mean? Ever since my son was born, man, I just stopped going to the gym, stopped working out. So, it's time to get this weight off me, man. And I maybe another 10 pounds, something like that. If I get down to around 210, maybe even 200 might be good. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as time goes on. I'll see how I feel and how I look. You know what I mean? Right now, I don't feel like I look too bad, but there's some weight I want to lose, straight up. But yeah, my routine, like I was saying, at the end of the day, I'll flip it just to experiment. So I'm trying to see what works. I'll have like a meal that's like protein based, nothing big if I eat it at the end of the day though. If I'm eating it before I go into bed, I'm not eating no big, huge plate of food. You know what I'm saying? I'll eat, like last night I had pasta with chicken, and that was it. Just pasta and chicken with the sauce, some seasoning. Um, I kept it real simple, and then throughout the rest of the day, I just ate like mangoes, peaches, oranges, pretty much. But what's most effective, at least for now, that I'm kind of seeing, is if I eat like the big meal at the beginning of the day, have the chicken or the beef or whatever at the beginning of the day, have the heavy meal at the beginning of the day, right? And then when I finally start to get hungry again, which it could be a while, if I eat like a lot of protein at the beginning of the day, some big meal, I'm not going to be hungry for like 6 to 8 hours. I've had days like that recently where I ate, not right after waking up, maybe like an hour or two after waking up, and then I'll be full till like the middle of the day, maybe even like in towards the evening, and then that's when I'll eat like the fruit, But I haven't ate no candy. I'm not a candy person. I'm not really into candy, so I haven't eaten candy. I haven't eaten like no real desserts for real. The only thing I've technically eaten that could be considered that is here. I'll show you guys this stuff right here. Got this from Aldi. See what I'm saying? Can y'all see that? I know it's kind of flipped. The camera's flipped, but it's dark chocolate sea salt caramels. Okay, that's the only thing I'm eating that could be considered like a dessert thing. Cause man, I love cheesecake and all that type of stuff, but you really can't eat all that doing this diet because you got the sugar with the fat. It's got a little bit of protein in there as well. So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's a crazy diet, crazy lifestyle, but I enjoy it because I feel like it can be consistent. This is something I could definitely do long term. You know, like I told you on the first video, I've done carnivore, I've done keto, and carnivore definitely not sustainable, at least for me. At some point I'm gonna want something else, and if I like really tried, I probably could eat just meat and shit every day, the eggs and all that. But nah, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't enjoy that, to be honest. And ultimately, I care about being healthy. I want to feel good and be internally healthy, right? Not just look a certain way, but also like have my organs function the way they're supposed to, and just feel, energized and alive and healthy. Vitality, all that type of stuff. Have my stamina, and so far with the sugar diet, I gotta say, there's some days I'm in my mid-30s, about to be, dude, I can jump up and move around with no issues. You know what I mean? Whereas if I eat something else, right, especially some foods that are like highly inflammatory, it'll make me super tired. I won't feel that pep in my step. You know what I'm saying? I won't feel that bounce where I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start the day or whatever I got to do. If anything, man, some of this food I be eating, I just want to lay down. Just want to go to sleep straight up. But when I started doing this diet, man, there were some days where I felt like I had drank a bunch of caffeine, and I still do. I'll have some coffee from time to time, some green tea, stuff like that. But I've been trying to cut back on that because I'm trying to get away from caffeine in general for a bunch of different reasons. I used to use pre-workout and stuff back in the day a lot. But the sugar diet, basically what it comes down to is this thing is amazing, okay? This is an amazing lifestyle choice. Um, as long as you get a routine down pat. You know what I mean? It's not going to be an easy thing to do right away if you are not used to doing it, because you got to change your habits. It's an adjustment. But all in all, I'm enjoying this journey. I've been noticing a lot of nice changes with myself. You know what I mean? And oddly enough, I have like more of a clarity of mind a little bit. I just kind of woke up just now, so I'm still starting my day. But yeah, I'm digging this, man. I'm digging this little diet here. So I'm going to keep on going with it, see how long I can keep it up. Hopefully I can do this for the rest of my life, but we'll see. At the end of the day, this is just an experiment for me, okay? So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to keep y'all posted, man. Stay tuned. I'm going to be uploading some stuff with the results, with the scale and everything, the weight as it's changing. And y'all see what's up, all right? I'll give y'all a commentary on that and fill y'all in on what's up, all right? Appreciate y'all, man. Stay tuned.